SHOT Show 2025, we are back, Recoil TV. I have the tactical princess with me.
Oh, wow.
Lena Miculek. First of all, I'm a big fan. Your shooting skills are amazing. Your personality is bubbly, so women are automatically attracted and drawn to you. You are literally like the best PR that the gun industry and the 2A community can have right now.
Well, thank you. That's very kind of you to say.
And what I really wanted to talk to you about is this signature pistol that you embarked on called the Rose.
Yeah.
First, I want to talk about how did you even come up with that?
How I came up with it. Okay, we'll do an abbreviated version, but my family has extremely few traditions besides being baddies on the range. And the one that I have with my mom is that every year we face a fear as head on as we can.
Right.
So it's like this mentality of just bettering ourselves, facing fears, proving that we can do it. And it made my life what it is now. But we were fast forward, competitive shooter Lena, 200 days plus a year on the road, competing, rest of the time training, no time for anything else. COVID hits, panic, everybody panic. And for the first time since I was literally born, I was in one place for over 2 months. And at the time I lived on my own and I was doing these other things. And I finally looked up and around the world and I saw that it was full of fear. And I was fear is a thief of life, and it will take as much as you will allow it to until you face it. And I looked around and I was like, unacceptable. People living in fear is unacceptable. What can I do? And I had a big boo-hoo moment, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to take the skills and the experience that I have and invest it into others. Like, titles are cool and they make me feel good about me, but I got them.
That's
like
amazing.
Time to do other things. So I had my big boo-hoo moment. I realized that it was time for me to take a big life change in my personal pursuits, and that I was going to teach everybody that I could to get to listen to me. And I knew the first step was going to SIG and telling them pretty much that I was quitting. Because when you go to your boss that you are 200 days a year on the road for, specifically my contract is to win titles for them. You don't go to them and then be like, nah, listen, I can't do that. And they'd be like, good, but they did. I shared with them my reasoning why I needed to leave, because I needed to pursue instructing and supporting the women demographic and this like epidemic of fear and facing it. And instead of them saying bye, which is what I completely assumed they would do, they said, no, we're going to do it together. And that's when my mission got to become something that the industry has not seen before. Because the industry's seen women supporting women, products for women, but what they haven't seen is a bar setter like Sig Sauer going, hey, we can no longer just push guns, but we actually have to provide our purchaser with everything they need to be a confident and competent owner and user, which is way more than just a gun.
Right.
We all know that in the industry, but we don't make an easy path, an easy button. And I've always been about the easy button for everything that I do. Like, just give me the stuff so I can go get to training. And that's what I wanted to do with Rose, and not only have a product that the industry already knows and trusts, but be able to have education and community. Because very shockingly to me, guns can apparently be taboo, and not everyone has them everywhere. And especially for women, a lot of women, if they do choose to purchase a firearm, like, they could be excommunicated from their friend groups, from their families. It's very controversial, but they need community more than anybody, and they need to be able to feel comforted through their journey. So that was kind of our mission. So that's how we got started. Just me being like, I gotta do this, and Sig believing in me enough that we were able to do it together. And now Rose is more than I could have dreamed of.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
You are, like I said, you're a resource, and you decided to put it all into one package for the ladies. And I told you when we were off camera that your gun sells more in my store than anything else because of the all-in-one package that it is. It's a quality firearm. Yeah. You come with training already. Got snap caps. I can't even find 9mm snap caps right
here. Safe storage, everything you need.
Yeah, everything in one package. It's amazing. And you mentioned Sig. I'm a Sig alumni as well. So, hey, that's great. That's the training with all of those guys. I train with Larry McVeigh out of the Sig Academy class a lot. But yeah, he is amazing. So, How was it, and what was the feeling like when you essentially now have the best performing signature pistol the gun industry has ever seen? Like I mentioned earlier, we see a lot of limited runs with people getting behind certain platforms, but yours is the first one that's mass produced and it's always selling. What was that feeling like?
Well, I mean, I do come from a family, like you say that, and in my head, I'm like, for women, I have that title locked in. But we are standing probably in front of a 940 shotgun over here with my dad's name on it. And those things have only been flying off the shelves for like 5 years, and then before that, the 930. So no disrespect to anybody that's already had immensely successful runs. But mine, definitely, no one's talking to the ladies like I do.
No one.
I got the ladies. I invited them to the party.
You're doing a great job. Doing a great job.
Yeah.
What else can we expect from you in 2025, 2026?
Oh, man. Okay, listen, here's the real deets. In February, there's really, really exciting things from Rose. Our first real product line extension, and it is highlighting one of the best byproducts of Rose that I did not expect, because I expected a lot of cool things, because I've been blessed to be around women, supporting women, and seeing like them be empowered, and I expected that. What I didn't expect was this voice directly from the consumer to the manufacturer that we have created with our community.
I like that.
So now we don't have to go, man, what do we think these people want? What do these ladies really need? We can go, what would you like? And then they go, make me this. Like, oh, very much so. And then I get to go to Sig makes it, and then I get to focus on how I can best educate and support them through everything that's not just the firearm. And that like process really gets to play out in February, and I'm just thrilled. It's going to take our brand in a whole nother direction and be able to reach more people and different ones. So I can't say anything I'm trying to say now.
Well, you did just get into California with the Rose, right?
Absolutely.
That was the last thing I wanted to cover.
Yeah, the Rose 9.
Now we're fighting gun control.
Is finally in California. I went out as soon as we were accepted on the roster and did 2 sold-out seminars. California, you live in a nasty place, but the students that come from California are the best, because they're so excited to have someone to support them. Because if you're a gun or firearms owner in California, you kind of already have faced a lot of stereotypical things.
Right.
So like you're already committed. By the time you make it to me, they're like full enthusiasm, full of questions. Every class I taught went like 40 minutes and an hour over, because I was like, I will answer every question they have. But we're going back to California, so we're supporting where people don't have that community, where people don't have easy access.
That's awesome.
So it's been really awesome.
Underserved communities. So hey, keep it up, man. Keep it up.
Thank you.
You're one of my favorites. I'm going to keep pushing that gun because it keeps bringing the ladies in. Like I said, I have a ladies' night class now, and that's the most popular gun. And then at the end, they shoot a Mossberg. So
how fun!
It's all in the family.
Literally all in the family. I love it.
But yeah, thank you for joining me.
Absolutely.
Very much.
Thank you for your time. Thanks for coming out
for sure.
and finding me, tracking me down.
Oh yeah.